This is episode 2 of, or the carry on from last night. It's episode 2 of probably more than likely it looks to be a 3-part series. The reason being is because last night we had the race between Iron Man and also Becky 33, which Becky 33 won. Thank God. Which basically makes Dodge look bad. Plus, we started the rebuild of the wedding car and also Queen. Now, as you can see, Queen, it's not Queen 33, it's Queen. Okay, let's get that straight. Because there are 2 cars that got Queen on them. There's Queen and Queen 33. And the reason for that is because Queen 33 I did for my girl for her birthday. And Queen I've done for her for a Christmas present because she can't be here for Christmas. The wedding car, same deal. The reason for the wedding car, when she gets here, we're getting married. So that's that. Plain and simple. Shot in the foot. So, basically, what I'm saying is, the whole thing is these 2 cars are going to be done either... These 2 cars here, as you can see, are going to be stripped tonight of all their undercarriage and the engine. That's what's going to happen tonight. I won't be able to put the undercarriage back in. I won't be able to put the engine back in. So tonight's going to be a strip down for both of these cars. Okay? Bodywork's already been done, as you can see. However, it's a strip down in the way of mechanics. Like the engine comes out, the battery comes out, everything, all the electricals come out, the undercarriage comes out, everything. First car I'm going to strip down is going to be the wedding car. After I've stripped the engine, after I've stripped the wedding car down, I'm then going to strip Queen down. Then, if I find time, I'm going to put the block of one of the engines on the engine block holder, and then I might start construction on the engine. It depends on time. It's all time constraints with me at the moment, guys. That's the biggest problem. So, I'm kind of hoping that everything runs okay. Just give me a minute. Now, I've just been told by my girl that she is watching, but the thing is, I've got a little funny. There might be a little funny feeling. There might be a little bit of a delay. I'm not sure. So basically, what I'll do is, hang on, here we go. All good. Okay. Now, what's going to happen here, babe? Listen. Before I do anything, before I even strip either one of these cars down, sweetheart, I've got something to show you. Okay? Remember how I told you about the wedding car being a surprise car? Not last night, but the night before? Watch this. I told you this car was going to be a surprise. Boom. It's a surprise. There's one more surprise in store for you for this car. I'm about to show you what it is. Okay? Watch this. Now, babe, I want you to comment on these rims. These rims, right, are going on this car. They're permanently on the car. The only thing is, the wheels that are on the rims are not. The wheels that are on the car, the white walls, are only there for photo shoots. That is it. Because this car is going to get photo shoots. Now, to show the full effect of the car, babe, I've got to take this car outside. And then I bring it back straight back in. And then we'll start working on it. I'll put it there on that one. There you go, baby. What do you think of the car? It's not finished because it's got to have its undercarriage taken out and the engine and the gearbox and the differential. But what do you think of the car in the way of its looks? Love you, baby. Yes, guys, you just heard me tell my girl I love her. Because I do. Now, babe, those wheels on those rims, those white walls, they'll be coming off. The reason being is because the tyres that are ready for this car, for its race, to test its speed, are ready. These ones have got absolutely no grip. Trust me, I've tried it the other day on Becky 33 before I put her up against the Ironman car. Looks like this strip down could be pretty damn quick, guys, so I might be able to get the exhausts and that ready to save the cars. But I'm kind of thinking may or may not. I'm not too sure, so... But there is one thing I will tell you guys, and I'll tell you right now. There is a chance that I will be starting heavy on Instagram. I'm not saying I won't be doing videos anymore. I will be doing videos, trust me on that. I will be doing videos every night like I normally do, trust me on that. I will be doing videos 6 days a week or 6 nights a week, trust me on that. There's no way I'm not going to miss any of them. So what I would like you to do is show a case of engagement in a few months or over a period of time if you're willing to, if you're in my subscribers for my YouTube channel. Please check out my Instagram in about a week because I will have stuff up there on Instagram. If you want, you can comment or whatever you on Instagram. There's going to be stuff like probably days out and the like. But at this current point in time, I just want to concentrate on this. After this car's built and the wedding car's built, I will be having a little shot at my my Instagram. I'll be doing probably 3, maybe 4 videos a day on Instagram. So, and don't be too surprised if you see a few of them involving cars because of this game. So, that's just a little heads up. For example, we have a category of racing here in Australia called Sprint Car, which is also in the US. We've got a category here in Australia called V8 Supercars, which is basically the Australian version of NASCAR. The only thing is the rules are a little different. So, like for example, they run on oval circuits and also now roval circuits, which is basically, if you have a look at Daytona, you've got a circuit inside a circuit. What I mean by a circuit inside a circuit is this. You've got the oval circuit of Daytona, which is 2.5 miles long. Plus, you've got a interior circuit now, which they've had for, I think, 10, maybe 15 years, I do believe. And that there is combined to the oval circuit when the oval races aren't getting run, like when the Daytona 500 is not getting run, when the Daytona 400 isn't getting run. They use that inner circuit as part of the Daytona circuit because of the Daytona 24-hour race. They use that part of the circuit there for that. They use sections of the track on the interior for not just the Daytona 24-hour, but they also use it for motorcycle races as well. I'm a big motor racing fan, so I mean, don't be too surprised if in a few weeks' time or whenever the season starts here, you see me doing videos in the way of Instagram from the race meets that have got either sprint cars or V8 supercars or something along those lines. I'm unsure at this point, but if you know what I mean, it's to the point where I am now getting ready to expand into Instagram big time. So, everyone's been saying to me, oh, good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck. Yeah, okay, fair enough. You don't have to say it like you're a duck, like a duck, you know. Or a chicken, for that matter. Because chickens are scared. People aren't. Okie doke, that's that. Now, before I take out the front end of both of the cars, I'm going to check something out. Okay. That wasn't exactly what I wanted to do, but okay. I didn't really want to take. I can't speak. Now guys, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to drop the car down like I did the other one. I'm going to take the engine out like I am going to with the other one. Then I'm going to lift the car, both cars up, build one of the engines, or start building the engines tomorrow. I might even put one of the blocks up tonight. I'm not sure yet. And then, should I do that, I will probably. I've got to make sure I've got the right equipment for the engines first of all, because I've got two cars to do. I've got to have 16 cylinders. I've got to have 16. Basically 16 pistons, and then the rest 2 of everything else or whatever. So, and I'm not sure what I've got, so I've got to go through everything, and that will take some time. So tonight could only be a short video. It might not be a short video. It depends because of what's got to be done. See, both of those cars that are sitting there, I think, still have got their fuel tanks in them, so I've got to take out the fuel tanks. I've got to check which one's got their fuel tank. Well, it's not the wedding car. And it's not Queen, so both of them had their fuel tanks taken out. Okay. And there you go, 2 cars that are just bare frames. Now, before I do anything else, what I will do is I'll have a look and see inside the cars to see what's in what car. While the cars are stripped down, what I might do is if there's seats in there, I'll take the seats out, I'll vacuum the cars out, and then we'll go from there tomorrow. So, I'm trying to do the videos as best I can. I had a reasonably long video last night because of the race. I didn't really get a chance to strip the cars down. The reason being is because I wanted to get stuff done. I was actually thinking last night when I was doing the race, I was actually thinking of delaying the doing of this video, or delaying the video from last night. Do the video of the race, and that was it. But a thought popped into my head the day before last night, and I thought to myself, hang on, my girl loves my videos, so I want to see a 57 Chev once again put the Ironman car to shame. And what do you know? It happened. Becky 33 won. Yes, guys, you heard me. Becky 33. One of the 4 sisters to Queen 33. Won that race. I'm actually thinking of having Queen and the wedding car in the sisters group with Queen 33, Becky 33, and of course Goddess and Princess. That way you'd have Becky 33, Queen, Goddess, Princess. Then you'd have the wedding car, which was the surprise car for my girl, and you'd also have that'd be it. So that's my thought. So now that they're both bare shells, that's what I've got to do too. Yes, guys, I know, but I don't really care. I just want to get stuff done with these cars. That's what I might do with Becky 33. I'll have to bring her back down. Check her fuses, because she nearly lost that race. I've got a question for my girl Ladder, but I don't know how to ask her, so... Okay, that's the interior of the... Yeah, I thought so. there you go, guys. Bare shells. Now, what's going to happen with them tomorrow is, as I said to you guys, I've got to build or get parts for the cars. I've got to get all brand spanking new parts. I've got to make sure I get double of everything. So that's going to be done off camera because that's going to take so long. What I will do, however, is I think I've got enough fuses. I'm not sure. So what I'll do is everything that I've just taken out of the cars, I will leave. I will buy 2 new fuse boxes. I'll do them to the point where they will be alright to use. And then I'll make sure my fuses that I've got that are sitting there in the where the fuses are sitting, I'll get ones that I can put in these cars and then put them together in for the car to be put in. I may have to do a little bit of spray jobs first, but that's nothing. So as you can see, I do have quite a lot of stuff for rear axles and whatnot and back suspension, but I want to try and make sure I've got everything for the cars no matter what. Including new seats, new batteries, everything. I've got to make sure I've got everything in the way of the cars. That's what I'm doing right. And see what I mean? I'm short a supercharger, I'm short an engine block. I've got 16 pistons. I'll make it easier for you, okay? The lights are already in the car, same with the windows. So, most of this stuff can go. Lights are already in. I've got to get a 4-barrel carb there. Got to get 2 of them, 2 4-barrel carbs. Ooh, I'm squeezing it, guys. I may not make it with the fuse boxes. I'm really running tight. There are 2 supercharging, 2 of them, so I need to get one other one of them. I'm going to get another one of them. Got to get another engine block. Got to get another battery. Oh no, I got 2 of them. But I need another one of them. I'm sure of it. Yeah. Oh, I've got 3 of them. Okay. I've got a supercharger belt. What I'll do, guys, is what can be put into the car now, I'll put in the car, like all the stuff in the engine compartment and all that sort of stuff. I won't do the engines until tomorrow. I might not. I might or might not put the rear in. I'm not sure about that. If I put the rear in, it'll be on both cars. I may not actually. Hang on. I'm kind of hoping this works. There's the brake systems. Right, so I've got to get 2 more, 1 more drum brake. I've got to get 2 more disc brakes. I've got to get 2 more brake calipers, 2 more brake pads. Basically 2 more of everything. And I might do that now. So I've got to get 1 more drum brake. Okay, now guys, this will take a little bit of time, so you guys are going to have to bear with me on this. Boop, boop. Huh? Okay. Another one. Yay. Okay, that means I now can get 1 more drum brake and then 2 of everything else. And there we have it. Stuff is ready for the car's brakes. Now, what I've got to do now, guys, is I've got to try and make sure I've got everything correct in the way of doubling up for the chassis and all that for the undercarriage, because the undercarriage is extremely important. Well, then again, everything in the car is extremely important, but at this current point in time, my mainstay at the moment is the undercarriage. If I can get things ready for the undercarriage now, I might be able to put the undercarriage in tonight, at least on both of the cars. I'm kind of hoping I can do that, and I bet you my girl's hoping I can do it, because I want to see these cars off these jacks with their wheels. Now, I did say to my beautiful princess, my gorgeous queen, my beautiful goddess, my hot goddess, that I may only be able to do a strip down. Now, as far as I can see, I've done a strip down. I bought a few things. So all we're going to do is try and find a few more things that I've got to get, and then I may be able to put the undercarriage in. So what I'll do is I'll go and upgrade all this stuff here, then I'll come back and then we'll try and get what we can in the way of undercarriage for the cars. And as we get the undercarriage ready for the cars, what we'll do is we'll get rid of parts that are RS in the way of being bits there. I think I do have the undercarriages ready for the cars. I'm not sure. So I'll go and do all this first, and then what I've done when I've done this is I'll then check to see what is available in the way of parts for chassis and undercarriage and whatnot, all that sort of jazz. So let's go and fix this up first. Okay, that's that. That's all parts that I had that weren't upgraded, that are now upgraded. Let's have a look. Both of these poor souls are stripped. Both of these poor souls are going to get built. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a look and see what I've got, to see if I've got anything ready for the undercarriage at the front on both the cars. If I have, then I will put the cars together at the front end, but then after I've done that, I'll have to check the back end. If I've got stuff with the back end, then I'll put the back end together as well, but I won't be able to put the engine in or anything like that up until tomorrow, because I will not build the engine until tomorrow night. Okay, chassis wise, let's have a look. Damn, I've got enough there. All I need is 4 of them. Looks like I do have enough for the chassis tonight. Is that crossmember? Yeah, it's a crossmember E. I've only got one of them, so I may need to buy another one. Bum. Yeah, I've only got one crossmember E. I need to buy another crossmember E, solid rear drive axle, 2 sections. I'm not sure. Yep. Oh my god, no, don't. Now, not now, not now, not now, please, no, not now. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the back end in on both cars. Then, the moment I've done that, I'm going to see what I can do in the way of front end. But, and this is a big but, and I don't mean a person's back butt, as in rump steak. I've got to try and work out how to get the front done without losing the top, because of what happened last time with one of the other cars that I had. Now, also, what's tomorrow? Thursday. Tomorrow I will be going out. I will be going to, for you in the United States who do not know Sydney or Perth or anywhere in Australia, I live in Sydney, in the outskirts of Sydney, in a place called Richmond. I will be going to a suburb tomorrow called Parramatta. Now, when we're going to Parramatta, I'm going into Parramatta for several reasons. One, to go and pay a bill. Two, to go and get money out so I can pay that bill, because the bill is not cheap. So I've got to do that, and then also I've got to go and talk to a person who I know at, I hope you guys who watch my videos have heard of the following shop, EB Games. They're in Canada as well as Australia, but I think they're under a different name now in Canada. I'm not sure. I think it's called GameStop, I think. So I've got to go and speak to my friend at EB's, or in Canada, GameStop. I need to find out a few things about my channel, whether or not it's going to be safe to link it to, because I've already got my Instagram linked to my Facebook. But what I want to try and work out is it safe linking my YouTube to my Instagram, and linking, if I get TikTok back, I'm unsure about it at the moment, I doubt I will, if it's safe for me to link both TikTok and Instagram to my YouTube, so you guys in Instagram can see my YouTube videos the moment I've done them, go straight down into Instagram. Now, the only reason I mentioned TikTok was because of what one of my friends told me who does videos. He has Instagram, TikTok, and also YouTube hooked up together, and he's also got Facebook. Now, all four platforms which he has, he's got them all linked, and he does videos himself. He goes out and does videos on the out. Like, when I say on the out, I mean he goes out and does videos like out having a day out, for example. So, like, say, going into the city to go and see a big ocean liner in the city, or, you know, something like that. He goes, has a day out, and then fixes the video up, and then puts it up, and then bang. If someone hits him, someone hits him. I mean, one of his videos he did, believe it or not, almost went viral. He had something like about 180,000 views on the thing, and he had about 487 comments on one, on the same one, I think. But the biggest problem for that is this: he has basically now he's had to leave the Instagram to his girlfriend, because his girlfriend is more an Instagram nut than what he is, even though he's a bit of an Instagram nut. The only thing is that he works, and he works really, really hard, and for the last month he's been working overtime every day. The guy, believe it or not, is a mechanic, just like this game. Yes, just like this game. So, yeah. He's even done days at work, believe it or not. He's actually showed people what it's like at work in the shop, where the mechanics work and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift these cars up one by one. I'm going to do the front end, I'm going to do the rear end first, then I'm going to do what I can of the front. The wedding car will go up second, this car goes up first, and then the wedding car, because I'll race around to the wedding car to do it. Now I've got to check and see what's fixed up. Right, a lot of stuff's got to be pretty much fixed up. I do have the H pattern, or the cross member for the front. That. Yeah, cross member E, I've got that for the front end of both cars, so I might be able to put that in as well. But I want to work on the back end at first, so I've got to check and see if I've got the fuel tank too. That's the biggest thing. Or in my eyes, it's one of the biggest things. No fuel tank, no vroom vroom. No vroom vroom, car go to stop. Car stop, not a good day. I think I might have screwed up, guys. I think. Now, before I carry on with any more repairs to the rump stake, I've got to check something. I think I might have screwed up somewhere. I hope not. Yep. I did. Oh God, no, not now, please. Ow! Ow! Don't worry, guys, that was just my back. Now, before I even think of doing anything else, I'm going to fix the front end up on both the cars. After that, I'm going to... Yes, baby, I know. Right, okay. Luckily, I'm in that area. Who out of you all have ever heard of epilepsy? The reason why I'm asking that question is because I suffer epilepsy. And my worst problem is this. My girl has never seen me have a fit. She's never seen me have a bad one at all ever. And she's never seen me have one at all, as a matter of fact. And what scares the living crap out of me is what's going to happen if I have one in front of her. Is she going to, you know, I've had people just turn their back on me because of it. That happened to me at school, believe it or not. Hell, not even teachers helped me at one stage. Now, what I've got to do before I do anything else is check to see suspension wise to see if I've got the back suspension. Yes, I do. I've got 2 of them, so I need 2 more. I'm hoping I've got 2 more. Well, the front suspension's there. Oh God. Ow. Ow. Don't worry, guys, it's my back. I will get this done. Now, what suspension arms are like? Hang on. What is that? Shockings with a rear B. Okay. Now, I've got to go and fix these up. Yay. Give me a minute, guys. Now, don't worry guys, it was just my back. I thought I just bought one. Oh well. Now I did. Huh? And that is what part? So she wants me to suffer. Okay. What the? Oh my god. Oh my fucking lord. Huh? What the f... Okay. That made me jump. Luckily, I had my heart checked a couple of weeks back. That scared the living crap out of me. Now, I will not bring the cars down tonight. The reason being is because the exhausts have got to go on and the fuel tanks have got to go in. I've got to make sure I've got the fuel tanks to put them in. I really hope I do have the fuel tanks to put them in. I think I've got one, I know that. Okay, now, what I can do here, guys, is I can bring the cars down. Well, actually, no, I can't, actually. As I said, I've got to put the exhaust on and put the fuel tanks in. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'll start again. What I'll do now that I've got the suspension in, I will have a look and see what I've got to get in the way of exhausts and whatnot for these cars. I mean, I know what I've got to get, but I've got to find out whether I've actually got the exhausts, because I've just had a major cleanup through the whole thing. So I don't know what's what at the moment. So I've got to go to the exhaust and see what I've got in the way of exhausts, and then go from there. But because I want to put the fuel tank in on both of them, I want to put the fuel pump in on both of them, and I want to get the exhausts ready for the both of them and put the exhausts on, lower the cars down, and throw the wheels on and drop them off the jacks. So then tomorrow I can build the engines and put the engines in, and tomorrow will be the final episode for these two cars. And I know one thing for sure, my princess is gonna love them. Spooky dokey, okay. Okay, right. Now, before I do go back in, I'll have a look and see if I've got the fuel tanks. I've got the fuel pump for one. Radiator for one. Okay, now here's the problem. Two fuel tanks. I think I've got two radiators, I think. Because what I'll do is I'll drop in the stuff that can sit in there for the tonight. And I'll also, tomorrow I'll buy stuff. And then tomorrow night when I do the broadcast, I'll finish the cars off. That includes the interior as well. Even though I vacuumed the interior off camera, I think. I know I did vacuum it. Even though I vacuumed the interior, I've still got to put seats in there. So So let's get the fuel tanks. I think I've got enough of some of the stuff for the front, I think. I'll have to charge through with everything and have a look. I know I've got the fuel tanks. Or we've only got one fuel tank. Good question. Okay, now that the exhausts are in, now I can drop the cars down here. Ow, 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 ow. Sorry if you heard that, guys. I just had an itchy ear. Now, because the white car is due for a photo shoot along with the blue car, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the white wall tyres on it. The blue one won't have white walls because the blue one hasn't got white walls, but the white one has. Because I made the white one out to be a wedding car. To show my girl how much I love her. She supports me through a lot, I support her through a lot. She's really, really gorgeous, I'm telling you guys, she's something special. Now I do have a second set of rims for this car with tyres on it already that are ready to roll. No pun intended. So that's that. Okay guys, there you go, that's the partial rebuild of the car's almost done. Or the rebuild of the car's almost done. I've just got to put the engines together now. I've got to put the engines in. I've got to get everything for the engines that have got to go on the engines, and then also off screen, like out of off camera, I will fix up the engines in the way of like you did see me do with the parts that I was getting bit by bit. I'll do the same with that. So that'll be that done there and then I won't build the engines. I'll do that on camera, and then I'll drop the engines in. Then what I'll do is the white car, I'll take it outside for a photo shoot, a very quick one. Actually, no, I think I've got photos I've taken of it, I think. But what I'll do, I'll drop it down with the white walls on it, so, you know, a friend of mine can have a look at it when he comes over, because I've got a friend coming over fairly soon. Yeah, I've got one of them, I think. Okay, 2 radiator Cs is needed. And before I do anything else, I want to find out what else I need. Now, as I said, guys, I will be doing the engines tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a reasonably quick episode, so I'm kind of hoping to get that done really, really fast. Oh, hang on. What do I do here? Do I do... What do I do? What I'll do, guys, I'm kind of thinking about sort of colour matching or colour stripping. When I say colour stripping, I mean like having a different colour, sort of breaking it up, if you know what I mean. In both of these cars, like for example, the blue one here, you have the white, the fuse box white, and vice versa with the other one being in reverse. You know, sort of have something stand out. And it's just like the engine blocks. I'm thinking of doing the same with the engine. I'm thinking about it. I'm not sure yet. Yeah. Oh my God, no. So, I don't know what to do. Ow. What colour blue is that? I think it's a matte blue. Oh, no, sorry, metallic blue. Hang on. Baby, I'm a day ahead of you, remember? I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. Okay, so we're going to get, what, 1, 2, 3, 6, okay. Oh my god. Huh? Oh my god. Okie dokie dokie dokie. That'll be it for tonight. Alrighty guys, that's going to be it for tonight guys. I'm sorry about the stretch in the speech, but that's what I'm going to have to be able to do tonight guys. That's all I can do. The reason being is because it's late and I'm probably might be, as I said guys, I'm going out tomorrow, so like I've got to try and get a little bit of, how do I say, sleep, if you know what I mean, if I can, because I say if I can, it's because where I live, so, because we're now in summer, and you know, summer is one of the worst times here, in heat wise, summer's one of the worst times here because of bushfires and that. Now, an area where I live, As I said to you guys a little earlier, near the start of the video, or probably halfway through the video, I live in a suburb called Richmond. Now, Richmond is a semi-rural area. In other words, it's sort of semi-country. The area itself, if you have a look when you go outside, you will see the fact that you've got trees everywhere, you've got bushes. I mean, we've got a bush just behind us that goes right across our backyard, and we're not too far. We're at the base of a place called the Blue Mountains, right? And if you have a look at when you go outside, if you look straight west of us, you will actually see the Blue Mountains. The only thing you can't see of the Blue Mountains are the Three Sisters. Now, the Three Sisters, for those who do not know, is a rock formation standing side by side that look like people standing side by side. And there's an Aboriginal legend about those three rocks. I don't know at the foot of the mountains. They tend to get a lot of fires up there. The embers come from the bushfires and land on the ground. Now, I've only been in Richmond a year, or just under a year. It'll actually be a year come the 21st of this month. The reason being is because I moved out of my old place and moved back to my mum's place. My dad was moved into a nursing home about I think a year to 6 months to maybe a year beforehand. So I moved back with my mum because I couldn't find a place to rent. I was looking for a place to rent in the Richmond area or around Schofields area, or they're suburbs. Their names are suburbs here in Sydney and New South Wales. Or I was looking for one place in Riverstone, which is another suburb here in New South Wales as well. But my point's this: I couldn't find one, so I had to move back here with my mum, and I'm now living with my mum, and we have we're pretty close to an airbase, and we have planes flying over quite a lot. Now, not only with so we're there, and also at the base of the mountains. Now, with the fires happening the way they do every year, we have problems galore because of it. We will end up probably having to either A, wet down our house, or B, evacuate, which I'm hoping is not that one. Because my mum told me not long back, actually a few days ago, my mum told me that she saw embers from the fires land on the road right in front of her. I didn't believe her, and then she pointed out where the fires were coming from. They were only 3 or 4 k's away from us, and the embers were getting carried by winds because the winds were getting so high and so strong. It was actually carrying embers for kilometres away from the fires. They carried them for at least 2 to 3 suburbs, maybe 4 suburbs. And that's where it hit the ground. You'd be lucky if it didn't catch fire when it hit the ground on dead grass or whatever. But us, we have it landed in our driveway, and you can just see this red ember burning on the driveway. Or you see a red ember on the street. So that's one of the many things that I'm sort of a bit worried about. But I do have to go out tomorrow. I've got to go to a suburb called Parramatta. I will be back tomorrow, and I will be doing another video tomorrow. So the video I'll do tomorrow is the continuation and probably final episode of the rebuild of these 2 cars. The wedding car will be going for a photo shoot. The other one won't be. It'll be going straight after they've both been dynoed. The blue one is going to go straight, Queen is going to go straight to the garage. Whereas the white one, the wedding car, has got to get its dyno done just like Queen, and then it's going to get the photo shoots. And the reason why it's getting photo shoots is because, well, if you look at the car and look at how amazing the car looks, then you'll know why. So that's that. Anyhow, guys, I'm going to call it. So, as I always say, guys, enjoy life while you've got it, because life is short. You don't know what's going to happen. Honest to God, it is really, really rare for anybody to. I mean, me myself, I thought I had a bad heart. I got checked out and got my results back today. My heart's fine. So that's that. And anything can happen to you. Honestly. Even the young people at the age of 20, age of 30, age of 40, anything can happen to you. And no matter, even a teenager. A teenager can keel over and, he's gone. But guys, listen to me. I've said it plenty of times before, and I'm going to say it again, and hope I will continually say it until I actually run out of breath or until my mouth falls off. Guys, please treat your girls with respect. I swear to you, they're the one thing that keep us going. Girls. And I mean, I'm not just saying that because it's not necessarily a necessity to have a girl, but it's a good thing to have a girl in your life. I mean, my girl that I've got with me, my girl that I've got, I want to marry. That's the reason why I did the wedding card. That proved to her that I want to marry her. That's the reason for the wedding card getting built. So, if anybody else has got any cars in mind, like, say, for example, say, Optimus Prime car, which will be probably one of the pickup trucks, or an Ironhide vehicle or something like that, let us know. Put it up in the comments, please. I do check my comments, so I check the comments all the time. So just let me know, and then I will be able to do it for you after I get the truck or vehicle or whatever it is you want. I will, however, spend probably about a good 20 minutes before I do build another car with you guys, and I'll tell you guys all the car makes that are in the game. As you can see, there's one that's like the 57 Chev, right, which is deluxe, which is a Dallara custom. So there's that one. Then you've got all the actual manufacturers, which I will read out to you probably after or probably just before the rebuild of the engines for Queen and the wedding car. I will read them out to you. And for future reference, if you have to, come back to this one to have a look and see which vehicles are there. And the only thing I will do for you, other than build the car, you tell me what car you want it, what theme you want it, why you wanted a theme. If you have a person who you're getting the car done for, you give me their name, and I'll put their name on the car. You tell me their favourite colours, and I'll put them on the car. I'll try and make the car as good as possible, like these two. So that's my deal. I do that all the time. I had one of my friends ask me for a BMW not long back. And the BMW she asked me for was a BMW M4, I think it was, or something like that. It had a roll cage in the back of it. She told me that she wanted it for a friend of hers because a friend of hers had lung cancer, I think she said, or brain cancer or something. And she was on her way out and she wanted to see a BMW built on the game. And I did exactly that, and I got the car done before she died. She died about a week later. So, no, that's that. But, as I've said, guys, treat your girls with respect. Treat them like the queens, treat them like the goddesses, treat them like the princesses. They deserve it. They do a lot for us, and they do way more than what you think. Trust me. Guys, I'm telling you, to get a girl in your life and that girl love you with all your heart, with all her heart, you're a lucky man. Grab that girl, hold her like a princess, or hold her like a queen, or hold her like a goddess. Not let her go. Don't care about how she looks or anything like that. If you love the girl, you love the girl. be with the girl. I'm one of the luckiest man, if not the luckiest man on earth, because of the girl I love her with all my heart. I want her. I want to be with her no matter what. I've asked her to marry me. She said yes, hence the wedding card. So, yeah. But life's short, trust me. You never know what's ahead. Believe me on that one. So, life can be tricky at times. Trust me on that. But also, guys, when it comes to games, don't cheat or mod. It's not fun. For people who don't do it, you cheating and modding, it's not fun. Especially if you're a try hard on GTA. It's not fun for the people who aren't. So, like, if you've got a 300 KD, fair enough. Big deal. You don't have to prove to people that you're top notch. I don't. Trust me on that. But yeah, if you've got, as I said, life's short. Alrighty guys, I'm going to go and do whatever I have to do, which is grab something to eat because I'm a little bit on the hungry side. I've got the munchies. So yeah, take it easy. Enjoy life. Make sure you enjoy every day of your life because you don't know what comes around the corner, because tomorrow is never promised. Trust me. And I shall see you in the next one. Smoke out.